If relationships nowadays are so bad, it's because we, women, actually messed up. And I'm going to tell you in this video why and what happened and how it can change things. I feel like most women have forgotten something, is that we women, we are creators. We are the one creating life, birthing life, and the way we handle this process is going to define the type of generation that we can create after that, coming forward. We can blame society for the lack of help, especially when we create, children, and how we experience childbirth, postpartum, and the whole childhood part of our lives, parenting. We can blame society, but the truth is, society is just a mirror of ourselves. And if we can look at our actions and the way they are impacting the world and make changes as fast as we can change things. But right now, it's a big mess, and it's not going to change until we women change things. And it's said that it takes a village to raise a child, and this is just so true. And because we women nowadays, we have access to education and more independence, traveling, we often end up, or some of us end up, in different places than our parents or family unit. And so we end up raising children and having families in places where we don't necessarily have a support in the first place. That means to create a village, we basically have ourselves and our partner, if we are lucky to still be with our partner all along this time. What happens when we only have ourselves and our partner is we start, when we become mothers, relying on them only instead of an entire village. And this shows for instance, in asking your partner to work less hours so he can help you with childcare stuff, asking your partner to help with bottle feeding at night, and therefore you don't breastfeed and you start doing the bottle because your partner can help you do that, asking your partner to maybe do nappy changing and babysitting and all those things that usually used to be and still are normally energetically women stuff. Asking your partner to do all those women stuff are going to make them less of a man. Let me explain again further. Men aren't meant to share a world with women. Men are not meant to be in our world like every single day. They're meant to be out, working, providing, doing their men stuff, and not being around us so much. Remember the village we used to have? We were gathering with women. We were a lot of kind of tribe mentality where women would help each other. You'd have auntie, grandma, cousins, lots of people helping each other, younger children, older ones, helping each other. It used to be like that. I'm not saying it should be that way because we can't do it anymore, but we can build things differently. Asking your partner to help you 50-50 in all the tasks linked with childcare and parenting is gonna emasculate your man so much and put him in a situation that he's not going to like at all, even if he doesn't say it, that you're going to make your man more feminine. And by showing this example to your children, especially boys, you are going to let them grow in an environment that they're not going to like anyway, because it's not a manly environment. And the reason we women do that is because we function out of fear. Okay, let's face it, when you become a mom, it is scary, number one, because it's something new, very intense, lack of support. So you rely on the only person there, your man. But then doing that, instead of doing the other thing you should be doing as a woman, creating something different, creating your village out of maybe from scratch, out of nowhere. I did that myself. I know how hard it is, but it's not as hard as it may sound or feel at the beginning. If you connect basically with other women, other mothers in the same boat as you, is going to be a lot easier in the long term than expecting your partner to share 50-50 of everything. And as a consequence, you're asking your partner to reduce his working hours. You make him feel guilty pretty much for going out there and working, when that should be his passion, his first goal in life, and the only focus he should have. No matter how much of a struggle it is for you to become a mom, you should find other ways to support yourself and not just him. If he's providing out there, yes, he's going to be working more hours. Yes, he's going to be busy. Yes, you will spend most of your days on your own. Then do something. Connect with other mothers who are in the same boat as you. Together, you may even create ventures and get money out of it. But even if not, then being together with your children together, you are recreating that village that we are so missing in society nowadays. Because as you ask your man to help you 50-50, reduce his working hours, probably get a job, which men shouldn't have, by the way. Men should have business, because that's how they strive through challenges, finding solutions, solving problems to the world out there, bringing, more solution to humanity's problems, and that can only be done through business, not being an executant for someone else's business, by the way. So if you let by preventing your man to do that, you making him like feel resentment and not being in his full power. And if he's not in his full power, you are going to become, you know, aggressive, pushy, unattractive. You lose passion between a man and a woman, and that's where the relationship can't last, even if we can't put words on it. Again, you should let your man be a man and be a woman around other women. That's the only way it's going to work, because that's the only way you can remain feminine instead of aggressive and pushy and demanding. And by the way, in that energy, begging energy, you become so freaking unattractive, you woman. We become so much like that, and I used to be like that myself. I'm talking from experience, and I work with so many families, being, you know, working with partnership with the public health. I work with so many families, and I see that all the time, and it does make me, you know, sad, and realizing that this world is just going so badly because of us women. We have the power to change things, but we need to connect together again, create this sisterhood type of vibe, and stop asking men to change and to be more like us. They're not females. No wonder why so many men become gay nowadays. And I'm not criticizing, I'm saying actually becoming gay as a man is much better than being in a relationship with a woman who is going to be like that, you know, asking you to be less of a man, more available for her, for the kids, be babysitter when you should be a provider, and you know, diminishing you from your own power. You may as well be gay and date other men. Seriously. So by connecting with other mothers, you're going to create your own village and really understand what we all go through and help each other emotionally, physically, and also financially, as I said. You can, because this is what you're doing. By asking your man to share with you the task of a woman, you're showing society, you're lowering the standard for every other women and family out there. You're showing society, oh, look, society is basically saying, oh, they can do it. That man and that woman can both work full-time, struggling, who cares? 9 to 5, 50-50 of everything. The man can do the babysitting, the woman can do the full-time job. Let's ask all families to do the same, because they can do it, so everyone can do it. Do you realize how you are lowering the standard for everybody else through your behavior, instead of helping each other grow and expand and raise up the standards for women to remain women in a healthy state, and men remaining men in a healthy state as well? No, society is saying this, so then society is saying, oh, she can go back to work after childbirth, like let's say 3 months. In France it's 3 months, which is terrible, by the way. But let's get that woman. Let's ask all women out there, all mothers, to go back to work quicker. Let's ask all mothers out there to work full time, while we put their kids into like a childcare setting with, you know, 40 kids for 5 adults looking after them, which by the way is crazy, because it's not healthy or meant to be like that. And then we wonder why we have so many kids with autism, special needs, issues, because the women are broken. The system is broken, but it's not broken because of the society and the choices of society. It's broken because society is mirroring our actions and our decisions, and we women, we are actually leaders now. We are leading our societies by creating, by childbirthing, by doing all this, by being basically the decision maker in the unit now, because we bear the children, because we carry them for 9 months and we give birth to them. We are voicing our wishes, and the decision we make is showing the entire society we're living how to behave. So can you make better choices? Can you create your own, you know, village, before asking your man to be the entire village, which is impossible anyway, and is only going to create collapse in society? Can you be that woman? All right. I'll share more in my newsletter and my events. I do family events, full moon events, holistic family stuff, basically. Join my newsletter, link under this video. Catch you up later. Bye.